This is Brent Pope here. This is the first of my, I suppose, a number of video diaries, a bit like the, I suppose, the Big Brother diaries for me, just on my thoughts on the World Cup as the World Cup progresses. To be honest, say I'm new to this, so you'll have to forgive if it doesn't look quite right, or I don't have makeup on, so I'm a bit different from the RTE studios. But really looking forward to this World Cup, albeit getting up in the morning, and unfortunately I couldn't be in New Zealand, which I'd love to be because I was involved in the lead up to 1987 World Cup, where they was the last time New Zealand has won it. But you know, would really have liked to have been out there. I suppose just my thoughts on weekend one. Weekend one, really, there's some significant games here, because if you look at Wales v South Africa, you know, watch Wales play a couple of weeks ago against Argentina, and they looked good. They looked good against England. They're a confident sort of side, so they'll have a real go at a South African side that's struggling a wee bit at the moment. Yes, they had a sort of a moral victory against the All Black B team in South Africa a few weeks ago, but we haven't really seen what South Africa are going to produce. They'll have a big pack. They'll have a kicking game, but Wales might push them close in this first match, and that could be a real decider as to where they go in the pool, or who Ireland meet in the pool, because we're all predicting that it'll be South Africa that'll possibly play Ireland in the quarterfinals as winner of that pool, but it could well be Wales should they win. Having said that, you just about think that Wales could go out and lose to Samoa. They're that kind of side in their pools. Now the match of the day, I suppose, the match of the weekend is England-Argentina. To really see who dictates that side and goes on to the better side of the draw. You'd have to probably favour England. Argentina great at the last World Cup, of course, but just missing a few key players. Lots of Pichot has gone, you know, Hernandez has gone. Conte will be there, and they'll be certainly sprightly enough, but I don't know whether they're quite good enough for England. England have a big pack. As proved against Ireland, they have a bit of a cutting edge now, the likes of Foden, Nash and Tuilagi. So I think England possibly win that match. Of the other matches, I mean, I think they're mostly foregone conclusions. You know, Tonga's not really going to trouble New Zealand. Hard to see what Italy are going to sort of side they're going to throw out against Australia, because are they going to lie and wait in the long grass for that key match against Ireland in Dunedin, the very last match of the pool rounds? Australia selected a very strong side. Interesting to see what Ireland will do. Obviously, Eddie O'Sullivan knows the Irish team fairly well, and it was interesting to see Donica Callan saying during the week that they've been looking at new line-out calls and that, which is ideal, because obviously Eddie will know the strengths and weaknesses of the Irish line-out. It's also being played on the anniversary of 2011, so that'll be really emotional for the Americans. They'll have a big pack, they'll be an abrasive pack. They just don't have a particularly great understanding of the game, and I think, you know, Eddie trying to bring in the players in and mould them into a side from all over the States is very difficult. But it'll be an emotional day for them, and you can understand that. So they're going to really put it up to Ireland for the first 20-30 minutes of that match. So it won't be possibly as one-sided as we would like to think. The Irish front, they've really got to get some of their key players up and motoring now. You know, there's a lot of players carrying a lot of injuries. The next game up again after that is Australia. That's a tough one for them. So you'd like to see the likes of Tommy Burrow, Brian O'Driscoll, Gordon Darcy, Stephen Ferris, Shane Jennings, now that he's in there, all getting good game time because they're going to need it as the rounds progress. So all to look forward to. I know it's an early start. Hopefully this is a new website, Pope Nation. I've got some great contributors, some great young rugby journalists that you may not have heard of. So love for you to have a look around the site, make a few comments, come on. You know, I'm not always going to be right. I'm not even going to be half right most of the time. But you know, as I say, it's just an opinion, and I'd like for you to come on and say what you think. So nothing special to happen in weekend one, apart from maybe Wales taking on South Africa. Still think South Africa may just squeak home, but I think that game will be quite tight. England to beat Argentina, and then the rest to go the way, I suppose, that we know that the more senior sides will beat the minnows. So looking forward to seeing you all on a regular basis, and just getting your thoughts on the games and really enjoying the World Cup. Predictions at this stage: who's going to win it? What's Ireland going to do? Ireland into a quarter-final against South Africa, and then have a really great game there is what I'm looking for. Possibility of a semi-final if they can get the team out, the right team out. The rest of it, I think Australia go through on their side of the pool. Might struggle even against England, funny enough, but I think Australia to come out of that side, and then to play New Zealand in a cracking Southern Hemisphere final, and you guessed it, New Zealand to win. So bye-bye for now.